there's 5 teams in the Munster Championship, so every team is kind of hoping for the semi-final draw and not to be playing a preliminary round. So we were delighted to get the semi-final spot. So if you win the match, you're in the final. I know it kind of sounds a bit ridiculous, really, but you don't want to meet any team in Munster be in the position we are. I see a lot of people are placing us 5th, and because we're 1B next year and things like that, so we probably are 5th. So Clare are going to be tough opposition. They've the Ballyhale fellas back from the club championship. So look, to be fair, any team we're going to meet in Munster's tough. So we were happy with the draw and that we're in the semi-final.
Clare and Limerick is such a traditional rivalry. It's gone back years and years now at this stage, and there's so much on the line for it. I mean, no team is ever going to run away with it, or it's never going to be a one-sided game. So you're guaranteed one thing, that it will be tough and fierce and physical. You know, it'll probably come down to a 1-score game or something like that. So we have to be expecting that.
New management, obviously John is the manager this year. He's my club, Gareth Plan as well as TJ was last year. So I know him quite well. He's been manager of our club as well. He was with the 21, so he's bringing a good bit of knowledge of the players that came in with him. What does Limerick bring to the Munster Championship? I suppose we have to play with intensity. Everyone knows our kind of style of play is in your face and play with a high tempo, so that's hoping what we're trying to produce come championship. And it was kind of there in patches in the league, so we'd like to get more consistency in that kind of type of play in the championship. Just a bit of hurl off the cuff kind of a style of play is what Limerick brings, so hopefully we can bring that come the summer.
Our performances to date have been quite frustrating. I've only ever won 1 game since 2011, and it didn't even ultimately end up in a Munster final. We lost the next day against Cork, so it will be certainly a performance. I mean, we're clearly drilled on what's expected of us, and if we deliver on those, I mean, there'll be satisfaction in that, and we'll be hoping if we deliver on what is expected of us that the result will look after itself.